Look, this is it.
Whoa, it's huge. This kind of scrap can be dug up everywhere in the desert. Why'd you ask us to come here specifically? Are we gonna play at war inside or something?
Be patient, little wildcat. This one's interior is in perfect condition. We can activate it and use it to cross those dangerous quicksand-filled areas.
A tribesman who knows the inner workings of machinery? An eye-opener, to be sure.
Azariq, how do you know how to activate it?
The blueprints Aether left behind recorded the mechanical structure of this thing. It wasn't difficult to understand that structure with the basic knowledge that I have. Maybe those northerners from the snowy lands gave it to him in a trade. Who knows what he would have wanted this for, though? Come on, I'm here to help. Aether, you're a knowledgeable sort. You must have seen this sort of machine before, right?
It does look fascinating, but I can't say I understand how it works.
Yeah, we've seen lots of ruin guards before, but an iron ball of this sort and size... Paimon really has no idea what it'd be for. I've seen similar machines in the desert before as well, but this is the first time I've seen one that's this intact.
Interesting. Let's just go in through its arm first, shall we?
This smell. How discomforting.
Paimon doesn't get why anyone would even think of putting a passage in the arm.
Who knows? Perhaps this wasn't a passage in the first place. It might have been, say, the release pipe for some weapon. The cabin door here needs to be charged to open, just like the illustration on the blueprint says. Let's search this place again for energy sources, shall we? It should take 3 of them. Finally, our robot. If the blueprint is correct, the generator room should be down there. We need to activate the power system first before we can activate this big guy. Aether, sorry to trouble you again. After confirming that the energy system has been activated, let's all head to the control cabin. Let's go, Aether! I see the gauge is coming to life. Let me see. Energy system looks fine. Engine, fine. Weapons. The long-range sub-weapon is out of order. The main one isn't functioning normally. Melee weapons and left arm, working. It all looks pretty good, to be honest.
Hey, Jeht, what's wrong? You look like something's on your mind. No, it's nothing. It's just that I didn't get even half of what he said just now. Azariq feels like a different person. I've never seen him like this before.
What? I've become more reliable, haven't I? Autopilot. Looks like it's been dismantled. Can't find that device at all. Sorry, it seems that we'll have to operate this big guy by ourselves.
You mean I have to, don't you?
Worry not, my master. I shall guide you from the side.
Oh, so you know the way.
Of course I do. I can sense the vibrations of my fragments, after all.
Well, guess we'll be troubling you to show us the way then. Let's start this machine in the meantime, shall we?
On my way. Steady yourselves.
Whoa!
Alright. I've set the target coordinates. It's ready to be activated at any time.
The big iron ball stopped. What happened?
Ugh, if only Aether were here.
He's a traitor to the tribe?
But he was also the only one who could figure out how this thing works. Please allow me some time to focus here. Aether did leave those blueprints behind. I just need to recall what those illustrations look like.
With an arm so massive, the amount of energy it consumes must be absurd.
Paimon wonders how much stuff it has to eat to work normally. Maybe it can't move anymore because it's been hungry for too long.
There should be a backup power source for this weapon system on each side of the control cabin. The imitations they made all had this structure, so perhaps this old one will be no exception either.
They? Who's they?
You are interested in your own fragments, and Jeht is interested in the Eternal Oasis. Never mind who they are for now, would you?
Fair enough. I shall ask again later.
Sorry, Jeht. I know I'm being a bit impatient. You should find a mechanism over there, trigger it, and the energy system will be reactivated. If I'm not mistaken, anyway. Very good, now come back. The gauges are working again. Power's charged. The interlocking mechanism is working. Quick, press this button on the console. Whoa! Phew. Did anyone fall and hurt themselves?
Aether, are you alright?
I'm okay. Almost bumped my head.
Guess none of us were hurt then.
We can enter that opening through the passage inside the arm now. We should leave some people here to stand guard while the rest of us move on.
Wait, don't you care about the taboo anymore?
I care more about your safety.
Wow, so this iron ball can make such a huge hole. It's more like a rift than the entrance to a cave.
If we can bring this thing back to the tribe, it will definitely be of great use.
And what would you do? Take Matriarch Babel out for a joyride? Look, it's a water pump!
You just can't teach old dogs new tricks. Let's go activate it.
The gate here is closed, but there seems to be no other way.
There may be clues to open the gate around here. Let's all keep our eyes peeled.
This will allow the pipes to connect the two sides. Let's go back and see if the gate is moving.
I can feel my fragment calling to me. It is just up ahead.
Looks like we'll need to open that gate up there next. As per our previous experience, the pipelines here will probably have to be connected to let the quicksand drive the gate.
But the mechanisms next to the pipe seem completely broken.
Then we can only see if there's any way to connect the pipes in other places. The pipes are supposed to connect the two sides, right? If the mechanism that controls the gate is on one side, then the other side...
Oh! Paimon thinks it should lead to that room over there!
Alright, let's go and see what's in there first.
Ah! The mechanism that controls the pipes seemed to be working again. Alright, let's keep moving along the pipes.
This dull, aching feeling. We're getting closer. It's the fragment. It is just up ahead, my master.
As the shard of light merges with Liloupar's magic bottle, you feel a little of your own power being pulled away. Through the Jinni's entranced eyes, you see a ravenous shepherd boy and a bright red pomegranate. You see the pomegranate juice flowing freely, like the wine of tyrants, the infatuation of lovers, and the fresh blood of innocent victims. You see the plump pomegranate being handed to the shepherd boy.
Take a bite and use it to quench your thirst. But be careful not to let it burst in your hands.
Aether, are you okay? You suddenly froze up again, and you wouldn't respond to anyone. You really scared us there.
Do not fret. He is fine.
Don't worry, Jeht. I just zoned out for a bit.
Phew, okay. Stop scaring us like that, though.
My apologies if my troubled memories bothered you. But thanks to your help, my power has been restored. Partly, in any case. Pomegranates. Ah, pomegranates. The sweet fruit made from the congealed blood of the victimized. Should I have the chance to share it with you, my master, I surely will. How I desire to see the plump arrows burst between your teeth, and how the rich juice overflows from your lips.
That sounds delicious, but Paimon doesn't think she's talking about fruit. We should go. There are still many mechanisms waiting for us ahead.
Now, little girl. Are you sulking again?
I'm not. I just said we should go.
Careful, the little wildcat is about to bite.
Jet's face was so red just now. It was not. All right, the quicksand is starting to flow.
The quicksand is starting to flow. You say that as if it ever does anything else.
Hey!
Good. Now let us move on to the platform ahead. From there, we should be able to unlock the door to the central base.
Protect the machine! Darn it, where did they come from?
They were originally the guardians of this place, I guess.
Propagate! Scatter! Germinate! Scatter! Propagate! Germinate! Propagate! Yeah.
That should be the last of them.
The door over there is opened as well. Shall we go and have a look?
Alright, now it looks like there is only one passage left for us to open.
What? There's more? Paimon's legs are already sore.
Oh? And you know this because you walk on your own 2 feet?
Nah. Paimon was just, speaking for Aether. Yeah, you must be tired, right?
Ooh, I'm beat. Super beat.
See? What did Paimon tell you? We've walked for so long that even Aether's tired.
He was just messing with you. This much walking is hardly a challenge for a veteran adventurer, you know? But if you're really so tired, Paimon, why don't you let me carry you around?
No need. That would just be embarrassing.
My memory is gradually coming together. I can now guide you to the next location.
Well, do you want to explore here some more, or go back to that big iron ball?
Let's go back.
Alright, Jeht, time to go.
You return to the surface with Azariq and Jeht.
Careful, the little wildcat is about to bite.
What's wrong? You look like something's on your mind.
We should go.
They? Who's they?
Ooh, I'm beat. Super beat.
Like the wine of tyrants, the infatuation of lovers, and the fresh blood of innocent victims.